Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. We're going to go listen to something you won't hear very often, if at all. Um, Imagine this um, banjo, but played with a slide. That's right. Bela Fleck decided to write a song, or was inspired to write a song with his bandmates in the Flecktones. And in a way, playing a little bit of a tribute to the great Bonnie Raitt, hence the term or the name of the song, Bonnie and Slyde. Now, Bonnie Raitt is one tremendous slide guitar player. And so Bela Fleck decided he was going to play some slide, but on the banjo, which is, again, not a combination that you would hear often, if at all. There's a little bit of an aside story to this that I will tell afterward. With that said, let's hear the song Bonnie and Slyde by Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. So, like I said, a pretty interesting song. I mean, you don't hear people playing Slyde on a banjo. Um, so, the side story I was promising. So, I had the good fortune of seeing Bela Fleck perform this song two times. One was shortly after this particular album came out, and I saw them at the Berklee College of Music, at the theater at the Berklee College of Music in Boston. And it was a phenomenal show. Oh my God. They came off of the stage, they walked through the audience, and there was a point in there where Bella had apparently arranged something with um, a teacher at the school, because there was a point there where he gets next to this particular teacher, and the teacher starts fingering the banjo while Bella is playing it or picking it with his finger picks, and it was just kind of cool. It was a very 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 cool moment. The other time I got to see him perform this song was at a very small coffee shop in Westboro, Massachusetts, and it was sort of one of those under the radar performances. It was a duet or a dual performance with Bela Fleck and another banjo legend named Tony Trishka, and they were playing at this small coffee shop, this sort of club above a coffee shop in Westboro, Massachusetts, and the club seated maybe, I don't know, 200 people, maybe, and that might be very generous. I mean, you'd be lucky if the stage was like 6 by 8. It was super small. And I happened to get a seat that was right next to the stage. So I am probably 2 feet away from Bella. I am literally immediately to Bela Fleck's left, on the stage. I mean, he was no further away from me than my hand is right now. Or at least, it felt that way. And so it gets to a point where they do their own solo sections of the show, and Bella starts by basically saying, "Hey, what do y'all want to hear?" And he starts taking requests from the audience, and you get the typical stuff, Freebird, Stairway to Heaven, whatever. People who know his playing, would request a classical piece from one of his classical banjo albums. And I happened to be sitting right next to him, and I requested the song Bonnie and Slyde. And he turns to me, and again, like I say, it's only 3 feet away from me roughly. And he goes, "Oh man, I am sorry. I don't have my slide with me. I don't have a slide with me." And I'm like, it's all right. No big deal. And he goes, "Can I borrow your wine glass?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I take the wine glass. It was empty. I take the wine glass and I hand it to him. And he starts to play Bonnie and Slyde with my wine glass. And he proceeds to medley all of the requests, or many of the requests that he was getting from the audience, together. But he started with Bonnie and Slyde. And it was really impressive because not only did he was playing Bonnie and Slyde with my wine glass in his left hand on the slide on the neck, but during the interlude between that and moving on to the next part that he started to medley together, he takes the wine glass in his left hand, all the while continuing his finger rolls, and puts it around behind his back and hands it to me behind his back with his left hand, all the while not stopping playing. And it was one of the most amazing things I had ever seen, because it's like, I've seen guitar players play with the guitar behind their head, and, Stevie Ray Vaughan playing with the guitar over his shoulder and behind his back, and, Hendrix and whoever playing with their teeth, and just all the little guitar acrobatics. What I've never seen is somebody taking a slide and handing it to somebody behind their back, on an instrument that you normally wouldn't play that on anyway. So, needless to say, it was absolutely stunning. And I guess I'm admitting to a minor crime here, because that was over 30 years ago. And Here's the wine glass right here. I definitely stole it from the coffee shop. Um, and I've had it for 3 decades. And honestly, it's never had wine in it since. It did that night, but it's never had wine in it since. Actually, for a while there, I was actually keeping guitar picks in it. Because, why not? But yeah, this is the actual glass that Bela Fleck played Bonnie and Slyde on in that little coffee shop in Westboro, Massachusetts. Kind of cool. It's my souvenir from that night. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the story. Hope you enjoyed the Slyde banjo, because again, very unique. And please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We could talk about it more, sure. Know that I appreciate you, and I really do wish you all well. Okay, take care.